This is just a vape show. It's just a vape show. Vape show. This is an intro. Don't need the intro. I don't need intro. This is just a vape show. It's just a vape show. Vape show. Vape show.
feel like whoever created the Washington RDA, forget who it was in this moment, was intentionally trying to make like a sleeper hit, like an underappreciated RDA off the rip. I feel like that's what they're going for. Does that make sense? I mean, look at the aesthetics on it. Super, super simple, like ridiculously simple. Like Washington in this nondescript font. I think it's like Helvetica or Helvetica Bold or something like that. I feel like they're trying to troll like font Nazis. Like people who just get obsessed over what kind of font is used in particular situations. I feel like they're just trying to troll them and anger people that they didn't use something like, I don't know, Verdana or Geneva or whatever the fuck. I don't fucking know. I don't really care about fonts, but that's all there is to look at from aesthetics. It's just Washington. And why Washington? Why not Reagan or Bush or Clinton? I don't know. Why the fuck just call it the Washington? It's such an odd choice. But I feel like all this simplistic looks about it, this nondescript font, all this is just designed to fuck with me. I feel like they're intentionally trying to screw with us. Because it actually is a pretty good RDA. It is. It really is pretty good. Starting with the drip tip. The drip tip is like this slab of Ultim. And if it isn't already clear by now, you should know I love fucking Ultim. Love Ultim drip tips. And I love the size of this. It's just this massive slab of Ultim. It's huge. It's thick. It's chunky. It's never gets hot. Ever. And not only that, but it's magnetized. It is magnetized so that you can pop it off, pop it on, and it's just super easy to operate. If you don't want to drip through the drip tip, which you certainly can, it's ample enough, you can just pop the top off and dump juice in there. How easy is that? Additionally, it serves the dual purpose of allowing for top airflow. Yeah, there's a top airflow option here, built into the bottom side of the drip tip. On one side of the drip tip, it's sort of pushed downward a bit, like it's got like this sort of raised area and this sort of pushed down area. Well, the raised area, if you align that with the air holes on the bottom, it's the bottom airflow RDA too, you get top and bottom airflow together. Or close it off and you have, just bottom airflow. Awesome. I love top and bottom airflow and how they work together. I feel like the top airflow and the bottom airflow meeting in the middle just creates awesome flavor. I've talked about it on a bunch of RDAs before, and this one, no different. It's awesome. But it also works really well just bottom airflow. And if you don't mind offsetting the top airflow a bit, it works really well as just top airflow too. So the airflow on this RDA is great, making the flavor pretty damn awesome. Flavor's pretty damn awesome. Adjustable bottom airflow, optional top airflow, makes for some great flavor. And the bottom airflow is designed so that it really gets underneath that coil. I like closing off the bottom about halfway or so and leaving the top open for the most part. But the deck design is actually pretty innovative. It's pretty different. It's a two-post system with pretty wide post holes. It's really great. I can see how it could be really great for those really wide coils, those really wide Staggertons and whatnot. The problem is there's no single coil option in terms of airflow. I really wish there was. If I had to knock it for something, it's about having post holes that are that wide, but not allowing for a single coil option, because post holes that are that wide, that'll accommodate such a chunky wire, I'm not going to want to dual up. If I put something that big in there, I just won't. For a single coil system, it would have been really badass though. Especially because of the unique way that they decided to sort of accentuate their screws with sort of a pseudo clamping system, in a way, underneath the screws where they're driven down onto the leads to lock them in place. They've opted to include this little sort of metal cushion, this straight metal cushion, which is going to clamp down evenly and not tarnish the lead so well either. It's going to really create a secure connection for any kind of coil you throw in here. It's awesome. It's also where some problems arise though. They've sunk in those post holes down into the well quite a bit. So what happens is it becomes sort of difficult to place the coils because you have to sort of swoop them in underneath a bit. And especially when you're trying to place two coils in there, it gets kind of difficult because you've got to put one in, clip it, then take it out, then put the other coil in, clip it, and then you can seat both coils in there, which is fine. I build lots of RDAs that way. Problem is that with those post holes really sunken into the well of the deck a bit, placement is really difficult. I mean, it's a lot of finagling to get this in there. And also, the posts are deep. So, if you cut the lead too short, it becomes hard to punch it out through the other end really easy. It's hard to navigate both leads of both the coils together on this one. It's not the easiest to place your coils in there. I've encountered a lot easier. But once everything's situated, you know, vape's awesome. Really awesome. Come on, buddy. This way. Good boy. No, don't chase the squirrel. Leave the squirrel alone. No. The other really nice thing about it is just how much metal is here. It feels really massive. I mean, it feels well made. Thick metal on the deck, nice slab of PEEK insulator between the two posts, super thick posts, massive Ultim top cap. I mean, it's beefy. It's a beefy device. It has weight to it. It feels like quality. All in all, just a really tasty vape, well-made RDA. The only thing, like I said, is just placing those coils in there the way that the posts are sort of sunken in. It's a little bit aggravating to place the coils. And I really, really, really wish it had a single coil option. Really do. But beyond that, I'm pretty happy with it. I'd say that the Washington RDA may just be that, you know, sleeper hit that they're looking for. I don't know. Or they just pooped out on the aesthetics, one or the other. Either way, I appreciate all the things you guys do, the likes, the comments, the shares, all that good stuff. One more way you can support the channel, I have a list of affiliate links in the description on every video. Clicking those links and making a purchase at all the shops you already shop at helps me, helps the channel, and I appreciate you. Till next time, I'm your homeboy Josh. Vape on, vapors.